Yeah, I was really torn about whether or not I was going to go this evening with Fam tonight, but given the circumstances of what happened on Saturday, I'm a little reluctant. Like, I know that he's not with the guys, or with that one person who was trolling us on Friday, but even then, but even then, I'm still have a bit of reservation. Nonetheless, if they're still not through Alexander 10 tonight, then I will accompany them. But yeah, well, let's talk about Byakurai tonight. Yeah, Byakurai Stormy Sky, actually, one of our free company members, actually just returned tonight. So, yeah, I think it's only fair that the leader of Tales of Eorzea would help out a returning member who just came back. So, yeah, why not help out someone who's just returned? So, greetings, people of the world. Matthew back with you here at Novaura Autism for another edition of A Day in the Life of Tales of Eorzea here in Final Fantasy XIV. So tonight we're going to help out Byakurai here, our returning free company member, and we're gonna see if we can't give him a hand with building up for getting a monk in this game. So I'm gonna help him out by changing classes here. Let's go Dark Knight. Oh, but I don't have sufficient space in my inventory, right? Yeah, headpieces. Yeah, I got a few too many of these, but we can change that. There we go. Now let's try it. Okay. Yeah, give him a tank to help him along. And hey Yami, good to see you this evening. Glad to have you with us. Now we're gonna see if we can't give Byakurai here a hand. I already have some good equipment here in my possession, so I feel satisfied with it. And just make sure that everything is the way I want it to be. Yeah, by the looks of it, it does. Yeah, that's for mage. I don't need mage gear. I guess this is fine. Oh, maybe we can invite Bombadil in as well. Yeah, maybe he'll come accompany us as well. Hey Miguel, good to see you this evening. Glad to have you with us. But yeah, I'm satisfied with the quality of my gear, so I'm okay with this as it is. Yeah, we'll see if he responds and if he wants to come along with us. Yeah, let's see if he approves. Well, he does, so let's see if Byakurai can give him an invite. If I can... No, can't get the lead from Byakurai, so he'll have to invite Bomba himself. Oh. I mean, oh yeah, that's right, because that's what you're playing as. Then I think that means that there's no heater option. No, there isn't. So yeah, we wouldn't be able to take Yami with us. So yeah, we would need a healer then. Oh, so yeah, we're gonna go, I guess, to Copperbell Mines, because that's where Byakurai has to go next. I'm gonna go ahead and help on myself with a battle manual, but I guess we'll have to wait until we get in the dungeon to do that. Oh, do you like it, Yami? Okay, I'll consume a couple of boiled eggs to get the full effect out of here. Alright, here we go. Oh yeah, I do have blood weapon in effect. Good. Hey, we're off. Whoa, where is our healer going? And aren't they supposed to be kind of standing still when it comes to dealing with casting healing? I mean, their role is to play healer, they're not DPSing this. So yeah, to see the healer running around with the spring in their step is a bit of a surprise. Alright, off we go. Yeah, I guess we'll give it to... Oh, Bomba's been doing the Hildebrand mysteries because he's got the Hildebrand dance. Well, wow. That's interesting. Alright. Time to smack some more Spriggans. Yeah, Bomba. Wrong time for that. Yeah, do that on your own time there, Obama. Right, there we go. Yeah, thankfully this is an easy place to do, so I'm not all that concerned or worried about what we're doing. Yeah, this should be a pretty straightforward run, I would imagine. Oh, hey there, Jacob Foster. Welcome to Let's Play Novaura Autism. Welcome to my channel. Glad to have you with us this evening. Nice to meet you, sir. Yeah, we just got started a few minutes ago. We're helping out Byakurai and Bomba here to build up their respective characters. We're especially helping out Byakurai in particular because he is a returning player. He doesn't get to play with us as often because this is his first time back in a few months. He is also gotten the Copperbell Mines Mapping the Realm achievement. I guess he's never been over here before. Wow, who knew? But yeah, Byakurai serves in the U.S. Marine Corps and has been on deployments on a regular basis over the course of the last year since he joined them. And so we got word that in the fall he is going to get deployed to Korea. I guess he's gonna help out with the situation there between the North and the South. Yeah, it turns out on Byakurai's first night back, I did him a solid. In more ways than one. But yeah, I think Skylar would definitely be able to liken to someone like Byakurai, considering that she also has served in the military. And we've had quite a few members of our free company with military service. Of course, Byakurai and Skylar, and of course, for those of you who remember, oh wait, now I can't remember his name. No, I can't remember the name of my first second in command. Solly Wally. Solly Wally was also served in the U.S. military. That's why, like, how the heck could I forget the name of my very first second in command in this free company? Like, Matt, what? How bad are you? For shame. The name of your first second in command? Well, I mean, he's been gone for like 8 months now from our free company. So I guess it's not that surprising that I might have forgotten his name, but even then, still, he was my first and second in command. So I should have been able to, at the very least, remember his name. Jeez, I feel so bad. Yeah, we're grateful that we've had so many well, not many, but quite a few people with military service who have been able to represent their country with a lot of great pride and honor. And Byakurai being among them. Yeah, it's cool to see that he's back for a while. And we'll hope that he'll be doing his best to help things out over in Korea in the fall. I know I am, because on day one, like I do have the pre-order on my, I do have that on lockdown now, but I know that we get early access to the game. And Sprig, will you get over here? Yeah, where do you think you're going? Yeah, I do have that, my pre-order confirmed, and I know we get early access, but I'm going to be using my early access time to play ahead, as it were, instead of just recording from day one of early access like I did in Heavensward. Because yeah, out of day one, out of the first few days of early access, I was able to get a total of, oh wow, another Spriggan stepped in and intervened. And Healer, you need to wake up there, because I'm kind of dying. But yeah, as I was saying, out of the first few days of the early access, I was able to record 50 episodes. I was able to record 2/3 of the initial main story of Heavensward just through early access. And the fact that I was able to do that was just really crazy that I was able to pull that off. But yeah, I would just go for hours at a time during early access where I was able to get the first 50 videos down. I mean, that's still mind-boggling that I was able to pull that many videos off. But when I do Stormblood, I'm going to be playing ahead with Mathia, and then with the early access, and then once the official day one comes out, I'll be streaming live with Corinne here, because she'll be the character that I'll be using to play this game with for the Let's Play for Stormblood. Yeah, come on over there, Spriggan. There we go. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to having the opportunity to do that and really get a good chance at seeing what the game is all about and preparing myself ahead of time, because essentially that is what I did when I first picked up Realm Reborn, was that I had a month to play the game. I gave myself a month to play the game while also at the same time doing my Eternal Sonata Let's Play, which has been still one of my most popular LPs even after 3 years. Like, I still get people talking about my Eternal Sonata Let's Play, which is just mind-blowing when I think about it. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to doing all the Stormblood content for you guys live when it comes out for its official day 1 release on June 20th. Because I've booked the week off of work for that time, so that means that you guys will get 6 days of content all live here on YouTube in a row. And I'm kind of torn about whether I want to do it like just a few hours a day or like do multiple sessions in single days, because since I'll have because since June 20th is a Tuesday, what I'll have is an opportunity to get 6 days of streams done. Like, I could have the opportunity to do multiple streams at once and get as far into the story as I want with Corinne. Of course, I'll be also recording it on the side like I did with the last part of Heavensward content. And on top of that, also the World of Final Fantasy Let's Play, which I'm still trying to figure out how the heck to finally have the game beat. Because, yeah, the quandary with the Colosseum is still giving me a hard time, as well as the other rumors that have been made known by Seraphy. Like, it really frustrates me that I just played the game simply straight through, and yet had no idea that I was missing so many things in order to advance to the end game. I looked at the guides that they gave me, but they gave me no clear indication on saying this is what you need to do in order to get these requirements done in order to be able to move on to the final battle. If I knew what those things were, I could have beaten World of Final Fantasy already, and I would have at least had peace of mind and moved on from that. Oh, hey there, Yami. Good to see you again. Welcome back. I guess this one's for me. But yeah, I feel so disappointed that World of Final Fantasy may never get finished due to the lack of sufficient information that the guides have given me, because there's only one guide on GameFAQs, and it does not specifically indicate everything that I need to know in order to beat that game. Because just looking at the guide under normal circumstances, you look at it and you think, okay, the spot where you get Tama back into your party is the spot that you can advance on to the end game. But it turns out that's not the case, and I'm really disappointed by that. And I'm just so sad that it's ended under these circumstances. Let's see if I can do the same. Yeah, psych up, no problem. Alright, let's go. Oops. Oh, my bad. Yeah, wrong button. Yeah, that's kind of the wrong button there, Matt. And I'll be working feverishly to get my MP back. Oh, that's unfortunate. Yeah, I was trying to psych up alongside my fellow FC members, and instead I deprived myself of much needed TP. Yeah, a lapse in judgment by the tank. But yeah, if any of you, like I said, if any of you guys have actually beaten Final Fantasy, like, I feel frustrated that the guide does not sufficiently provide me with the information I require But yeah, if you could look, if any of you guys have beaten Final Fantasy yet and know what I'm missing, and know what I need to do in order to get the game finally beat, like, please let me know. Because I know that there are some guides on YouTube, like some people have done playthroughs of the game, but I'll be spending a lot of time basically looking through a fine-tooth comb trying to figure out what they did differently as opposed to me. Because I just played the game straight through. And as far as I knew, there was no other way to play the game without dumping a lot of time into side challenges and side quests. Because as far as I knew, based on the guides that I'd seen, I just played the game in the most simplest way possible. It's a shame that the game has fooled me in the way that it has. And I wish I knew what exactly I was missing in order to get the game done. Because I really enjoyed World of Final Fantasy, I really have. It's just a shame that it's been stopped under these circumstances. Come on over. There we go. And come on over. And let's bring it right close by. Yeah, that'll do. Alright, yep, hit the button again. Alright, bring it over. And let's pull the blasting cap away from Spriggan. Now, I have actually done an experiment in the past where I tried to fight Eorzea on my own, unsynced, without the use of the bomb. And I was actually able to beat the big version of this boss and get him split down to 2, but by that time I was so low on TP and it was taking forever to recover it that I was like, okay, screw it, let's just bring in the bomb. Because yeah, I had completely deprived it took all of the TP I had in order to get it done. And I was like, Quencher, what are you still doing here? I almost got him. There we go. Alright, onward. Yeah, it's really nice to be able to get the opportunity to help out a returning member like Yakurai. Like, I hope he's not the last one we'll see, because, of course, with Stormblood coming out, I'm hoping that'll give incentive to some of our other members who have been away for a prolonged amount of time. Because, yeah, there are people that I really do miss. Like, we know that Leaf has returned and is starting to play regularly again. His wife Anika has not yet come back to the game. There's also Patamonia, who has been now away from our free company for almost 1 full year. And so, yeah, I've definitely missed him because he was very proficient at playing Paladin. He was very good at it. And he really appreciated having us come alongside him whenever we requested his assistance. And he had a really good glamour too. He had the coat from the gold saucer as his glamour. let's bring you over here. And then you guys over here. There we go. Alright, let's do this. Yeah, Tank, I hope you're ready. Yeah, we're fighting a whole bunch of things at once. And in the meantime, I'm also kind of waiting expectantly for a result to come out from the Game 6 of the Stanley Cup semi-finals, because the Western Conference final was decided last night, and so congratulations to the Nashville Predators for successfully making the Stanley Cup final for the first time ever. So they've made it through, and so now we're just waiting to find out if they're going to play Pittsburgh, who are looking to successfully defend their Stanley Cup title from a year ago, or if it'll be the Ottawa Senators, the last Canadian representation, who are certainly licking their wounds after losing Game 5 like 7-0 last time in Game 5. But the big issue that everyone's talking about in the media is that the Senators, whenever they've had a playoff game throughout the playoffs this year, they have not had a sellout crowd. Which you figure for the last Canadian team that people would want to do all they could to support Ottawa, and yet they're not getting sold out crowds, which is really shocking. And it's rather unfortunate to see that team is not being able to draw enough attention. Oh crap. Yeah, turn around. Yeah, it really is unfortunate. Oh hey there, Dante, good to see you this evening, glad to have you with us. Well, look out. Yeah, welcome back, Dante. So hopefully if Ottawa does win Game 6 tonight, and then they go in Pittsburgh and win Game 7, that they'll have the support that they've been deprived, because if Ottawa does end up somehow winning the Stanley Cup, and they end up doing it without the full support of their fans, like that's gonna look really bad on them. And for people in the Canadian media, they're just shocked and disheartened to see that that's happening. And once Mama joins up with us, we will march ourselves off to Gygas. Here we go. Alright, so there's the treasures from the previous run. Looking good on holding aggro so far. Alright, now Gygas begins to make his move. And so now he's gonna bust through and try and get reinforcements to join in the fight. Whoa. Yeah, we're looking good so far. We've got him to half his health. Make sure we get you guys taken out. Yep, do what you gotta do. Almost got this guy down. And that's it. Down he goes. So check that one off of the Wondrous Tales. There we go. And that went to the list. Oh, hey there, Alan. Good to see you this evening. Glad to have you with us, as well as a Japanese viewer. Oh, I think this is the first time to actually have a Japanese viewer join me this evening. But hello, it's nice to welcome you to my channel there, our Japanese viewer. Omni-Slash is not an ability I possess as a Dark Knight, at least not currently with the character I have. Because yeah, I can look at my job tree, and I can see that that is not something that I have. In fact, I don't even think Mathia has that at level 60. But yeah, thanks for at least stopping in there, Dante. You have a good night. Or rather, Alan, sorry. So yeah, Dante's gonna join us in a moment. Wow, Byakurai really got a couple of levels out of that. I guess it helps when you're, of course, wearing the ring with the 30% experience buff. So yeah, that was pretty successful there. I guess I should also ask him if he's unlocked Palace of the Dead yet. Yeah, let's find out if he has. Because that'll also help him with the leveling of his monk, especially once he gets to making officially a monk. Okay, good. I'm glad to know that he's got that. I think it's 17. Alright. Well, as we know, we can take pride in knowing that we've helped out Byakurai to help get him back on his bearings on continuing on his path. Yeah, I can go with you. Yeah, that's right, Jacob. That is what I am intending to do. I mean, it is my main. It's always been that way for me, so I'm not intending to change that. Even though I know they bring in new classes, like, I want to stay true to what I know best. Cannon fire all outside my window. Cannon fire? For what? Oh, unless it's something that's going on where he's currently stationed for his military service. I mean, I can certainly help out Byakurai through a run of... okay, and that's a cotton turban, okay. I mean, I certainly have no issue with helping him for a round of Palace of the Dead for him. Yeah, Jacob, it certainly was. Oh, hey there, Ichigo. Good to see you this evening. Glad to have you with us. Yeah, that is something I am thoroughly aware of. But since I live in Canada... since I live in Canada, our holiday was yesterday. And wow, a lot of people are coming over to Palace of the Dead runs tonight. Let's go ahead and delete this one. Alright, so once Byakurai is all set to go, we will go ahead and jump into a run. Yeah, since Byakurai is the leader, he'll have to be the one to load us in there. See, after we help out Byakurai in a 10-run Palace, the 10th floor Palace of the Dead one, we'll go and see if we can knock out some Wondrous Tales. Because actually Corinne needs this for her Wondrous Tales. And well, yeah, Kalista can speak in Japanese characters. Too bad our person who had the Japanese character's name was not still here. Because I'm sure they would have appreciated that. Alright, here we go. 10 floors of Palace of the Dead to help out Byakurai. Let's see how well we do. Oh, we have no healer. We have no healer, so we can only rely on ourselves. Oh, here goes nothing. And already I'm on my own. Yeah, the party's been split up. Yeah, I guess some people are more inclined than others to follow the tank. And thankfully Byakurai is one of them. There was a chest that was left behind. Doesn't help me out, but I know it could do more with it. Yeah, we do have our exit now. Oh. Yeah, fire sprite just appeared right in front of the portal. Whoa. Someone's going skimpy tonight. Yeah, if you can believe it or not, that's actually the Hure version of the garment that Corinne is wearing. Yeah, for some reason they made it skimpier. Because Corinne's makes her look like one of those, like a circus strong person. Speaking of circus, I read that Ringling Brothers had their last circus this past week ever. After 150 years. They finally decided that because it wasn't wise under modern circumstances to train animals for circus performances anymore, that they were just gonna stop doing circuses, period. Which is a shame, because they still could have used, like, the acrobats and the human cannonball and other, and the clowns, of course, obviously. So they could have kept going without the animals. Like, they could have done more of the trapeze and the clowns and the acrobats and the human cannonball and stuff like that. Like, they didn't have to, like, completely abandon it. Like, I probably would have still paid good money to see a Ringling Brothers performance minus the animals. I mean, I don't know. Would you guys feel the same way? So yeah, I'm rather disappointed that they're not around anymore. I guess it's just my childhood influencing me to think this way. Cause yeah, I went to a few circuses when I was growing up. The circus dudes come to my town every now and then. Good thing I avoided that. Yeah, we still don't have what I need to lob stuff at my foes. We don't have unmend yet. Yeah, what do you guys think? Would you have gone to... If Ringling Brothers were still doing their thing, but without the animals, would you have still gone? Yeah, I'm curious, how would you feel about that? Oh wow, they cut off the music? Really? Well, we're getting closer. I'm not quite there yet. Well, at least I have Unleashed now. At least I have Unleashed now, which is good. But to be honest, it's not really worth it to even use it because all the enemies die in 1 or 2 hits. Well, yeah, you kind of kick the hornet's nest. Oh. Yeah, kind of kick the hornet's nest there. Alright, they're down. Okay, moving on. Oh, nope, still an enemy around. Might as well do away with him before we continue on. Alright, ready to move on. Oh, again, a haste. Still don't have what I need. Still don't have on mend. Oh. Save the Pomander? Or Pomander strength? No problem. Pick one of those up. Alright. Yeah, I felt like I needed to be inclined to dispose of that bat because it was there. I gotta chase after the field. I'm sure they're all waiting for me to get there. But also, I'm shocked I have not yet mentioned this. But this was mentioned last night during the Neverwinter stream after you left, Yami. But my condolences to your people over in the UK after ISIS decided that they wanted to crash Ariana Grande's concert in Manchester last night. Because, yeah, one of our viewers, one of our subscribers, was actually at that concert. And we told her accounts of what happened. So, yeah, that's crazy that one of our own subscribers was actually at that concert when things got bad. But yeah, Lynette's, one of our more recent subscribers, came on after you left there, Yami, and gave her accounts of what occurred last night in Manchester at Ariana Grande's concert. And how come I cannot attack? Like, attack, damn it. There we go. Alright, take us away. Oh crap, losing HP. Let's see if we can't help ourselves here. Nope. Hey, I got a buff, alright. Well, look out, look out. Whoop, more crap coming. More of it comes our way. Yeah, I was not expecting to pick up a buff on this set of floors because my buff's already at, or my armor is already at 40, was already at 45. And getting such a buff down here at this early stage is pretty much considered impossible. Guess everyone wants to move on. I'm still under pacification. Well, not anymore. But yeah, I heard nothing about that incident until Lynette came on last night. Oh, by the way, Yami, the gift that you sent me in the mail in Neverwinter, it's not what you described to me. Because I got other stuff that, other than what you said you were giving me in the mail that you sent. Oh, it's a Pomander of Steel, huh? Alright, moving on. Oh, moving on to the next floor. Even though there are more options, that's still stuff we still can go. Yeah, once tonight's stream is over, if you're still on, Yami, maybe you and I can go into Neverwinter and we can make sure that it gets sent to me correctly, okay? Or even just the next time that I stream Neverwinter. And I crap. I repeated my actions from earlier tonight. Well, here I don't know where you're going, but there are beetles that we can beat up. Plus now even more stuff that a luring trap was unleashed. Yeah, we're gonna have to clean these guys out before we can move on. There we go. Oh, there they are. Yeah, it's kind of too late. It's kind of too late. Hi, Lily. Good to see you this evening. Glad to have you with us. Alright, shall we? But yeah, I was thinking about what you were saying earlier tonight, Lily, but when I noticed that one of our members who doesn't get to play all that often had returned to the game tonight, I felt like it would be in my best interest to help them out. Byakurai here is a member of our free company who will be on deployments in the military from time to time. And so he's been away from the game for a number of months, and so I thought to myself, like, it would be more fruitful to help out Byakurai on his return to the game, as opposed to joining up with Tham for some more Alexander Savage runs, because odds are our clear rate and our success rate would have been very low. So it would have been more fruitful to reach out and support Byakurai tonight. Especially since he doesn't get to play all that often. So yeah, we just did a Palace of the Dead run. We also helped him on his leveling up his Pugilist, because he's already played through the game as Byakurai to the point where he has gotten his Bard up to level 60. That was his main. And so he's built that up. He's gone through the initial main story of the game. But now he wants to level up other classes as well. As you can see, he's got his Dragoon up to 45. And he's currently working on his Pugilist in order to get his Monk. So, given that he's been such a long time since he's been back to the game, I felt it was more fruitful to help him out tonight. And I'm glad I did. It was really good to see him back here, and hopefully we'll get more of a chance to... if I can just position myself right, hopefully we can get more of a position to help him out more before he goes out on his next big deployment. Hey there, Star Knight. Good to see you this evening. Glad to have you with us. Oh yeah, I'm thoroughly aware of that there, Lily. I am very thoroughly aware of that. I mean, I was in the middle of actually conversing with Byakurai here when I heard Tham losing his mind, and I thought to myself, well, it's obviously a donation, but how big is it? And so I had to play the stream back, and I realized, like, wow. Like, I knew that Rune Saga had donated a lot of money to help support Tham, and I knew Cerium was trying to do the same, but yeah, I think as far as the most generous member of the family to donate money to Tham, I think Rune Saga has finally been topped. Why, Lily? I mean, that's pretty crazy that someone would do that. Like even I'm shocked by, like, well, we're all shocked by how much Cerium was willing to donate. Like, I mean, I thought that him donating $25 to support me through Extra Life was very magnanimous. But holy cow, that was like, I don't think any of us even knew he had that much money in him. But yeah, that could have just, like, paralyzed the stream dead in its tracks right there, and nothing would have gotten off the ground. It would have just gone dead cold, and Tham would have just been trying to save himself from losing his mind completely. Well, Star Knights, before we came on the air, we were blown away by the fact that Tham was the recipient of a $1,000 donation from one of his most generous viewers, and it certainly, without question, got everyone's attention. Anyone who was watching at the time was just, like, mind blown. Well, I'm not going to cry with spilled milk about that there, Liddy. I mean, we cannot control what our audiences do. We can control if they say stuff in the chat that we don't like, and we can mute them and do stuff like that and block them. But as far as generosity is concerned, like, we can't block that. We can't stop that. I mean, how would you feel if you were streaming and someone like Cerium just walks on over and says, "Here you go, here's $1,000. Do what you will." I mean, you'd certainly be shocked too. Oh, you were under time restraint. Well, in a way, I guess that's understandable, but like I said, like, how would you react if someone just gives you $1,000 out of the blue because they like what you're doing? I mean, it's not something that happens every day. I mean, we know Tham will sometimes get $100 donations, but not even we were expecting that someone like Cerium would go that far. Not even close. Alright, so we got Ifrit, Ramu, Leviathan, Odin, and Ravana. As well as the turn 4 if I can find a party that's happening, just so happens to be doing that. Alright, where else shall we go? Okay, so please save these 6 runs? Oh, hell no. Well, this is a Wondrous Tales group right here, so let's go and join these guys. Okay, Lily. Well, that certainly didn't take long to get a full party. So off we go to duel with Leviathan. Yeah, that's right, Jacob. Yeah, one of his most generous viewers just blindsided in and gave Tham $1,000. Oh, hey there, Lynette. We were actually talking about you earlier in the stream. Welcome to tonight's stream. Glad to have you with us. Prior to you coming on a couple of hours ago, early on with Tham's stream, our friend Thamriel, who we simulcasted with on a number of occasions, he received a $1,000 donation from one of his viewers, from one of his most generous viewers, and that pretty much brought everything on Tham's stream to a grinding halt. It just like completely stopped. Oh, hey there, Winter. Yeah. Speaking of donations, it's now $1,400 worth? Like, man, I wish I could receive that much money during a stream of Extra Life. Which I will be doing again later this year. Man, if I only... And I already actually have received a $25 donation from Cerium himself. So I too have been able to enjoy and revel in the generosity that Cerium offers. The limitless horror leader. Oh, get on over here, you Sagan. But yeah, that's been pretty much the thing that was happening with Tham tonight, that he got a $1,000 donation from Cerium. And pretty much blew any and all expectations of a normal stream out of the water. you could say that it was blown out of Leviathan's water. Just waiting for the queue. Where is that? Yeah, there we go. Alright, do your thing. There we go. I think it would be that way for all of us. Alright. Oh, okay, there's the towel. Also, Nuki, good to see you, but thanks for coming. Alright, now we're just waiting on the ads. Nope, it's gonna be Spumes first. You guys should have seen what happened the last time I was here at Leviathan. Like, everyone was falling off, and I mean everyone, and I was the last person standing for the last 10%. I was the only person standing left for the last 10%. Everyone else had fallen off, but I had survived. But yeah, I really wish I had that recorded, because it was with Corinne. Oops, stay on. Good. Alright, going over that way. And then I'm going to backflip to get the heavy off. But yeah, at this point we're pretty much waiting for the converter to get up to a high enough number. I don't know if this is going to be survivable or not. Because it was at 39. It is survivable. Okay, good. I was thinking to myself, that number looks a little too low. I was about to say, where's the wave tooth? Yeah, overwhelm that guy, because yeah, in that one run the last time I was here with Corinne, where we were fighting Leviathan, the wave 2 saw how he got off the Hysteria move, where there's a blue puddle left on the deck, and if you touch it, you end up losing control of your character and they just wander aimlessly, which means there's the very distinct possibility that they will fall off the platform. But thankfully, I was the only one who did not suffer such a fate, and I was the last one standing in order to take my team to victory. Well, have a good night there, Star Knight. Thanks for coming to join us, and we'll see you next time. Alright, so Leviathan is sent back out to sea. Who else can we team up with? Alright, so that group's still looking. Alright, this one's looking specifically for Wondrous Tales. Yeah, this group is specifically looking for Wondrous Tales, which is what I'm looking for. But yeah, it was also nice to have an opportunity to once again play this evening with Corinne, because I know that it has been a long time since we've actually featured Corinne in a stream. But the fact of the matter is that she's already at 270. Her item level is already at 270, and so she's pretty much set to go as far as getting things built up for Stormblood. So she's all ready when the circumstances call for her to march off to Alamigo and Doma for Stormblood. Right, yep. Yeah, we only really need one tank. And we do have like four melee DPS. We only have one caster. But I'm not confident enough with my level 60 Black Mage to really feel like I'll be able to do sufficient damage to Ravana. So playing my trusted Dragoon is something I'm satisfied to do. Yeah, thanks so much for that, Jacob. I'm looking forward to having you along for the ride. As well as the rest of you as well. Yeah, don't think I'm going to leave the rest of you guys out of this. Alright. Time to lock horns with Ravana. And our monk, or one of our monks, is having a hard time getting in. And is one of our healers new? Because, yeah, if that's the case, I'm worried that they're not going to make it very far in this fight. Because, yeah, if they're coming here at level 60, but their HP is less than 10,000, it's not a good sign. They could end up dead in a heartbeat. Alright, here we go. Triple threat. Wow, 61-45 on a jump! That is amazing. That is insane damage on a jump. Just a standard run-of-the-mill jump, and there it is. 6,000 points of damage. Take this. 92-13! Well, I can't say this much. Ravana has always been very good at letting me get a lot of damage on him in this fight. You guys are stacked. Well, why are you all over on one side?
Will thou yield?
Well, at least the rookie healer was smart enough to stay away from all that. Yeah, put in as much DPS as we can.
I am invincible.
Alright, where is everyone? Okay, good. Over this way. Follow the pack. And yeah, our summoner is going too far to... Well, our summoner really wanted to give Ravana a hug. Our summoner really wanted to give Ravana a great big hug. And he's like, yeah, I'll give you a hug. It's accompanied with death. Whoa, where do you think you're going? Yeah, we better push DPS real quick, or else we're not going to get the butterflies to fly away. Go away, you stupid butterflies. Come on. Well, that's not what I expected to have happen, but okay. At least force them down below a quarter. That's all of that. Okay, at least I have a wall to run to. How about everyone else? And once you know it, it's our first timer. And we almost lost our other healer. Where's our tank? Okay. Where's the tank? Yeah, like, give them that. Oh, someone's jumped early on, used the limit break. Well, we kind of have to, don't we? But we'll get it. Yeah. There you go, rookie healer. You got the clear. Oh, whistle is in play. Bird is in play. And I don't think that 56 is going to cut it. Plus, on top of that, even... Yeah, there's no way I was going to get it with the 56. Turns out not even 90 was enough. A 92 got someone through. And as far as the claws are concerned, it will not surprise me if the monk who got the whistle also gets these. Oh, they said no. Well, a 12 wouldn't have won it for me anyway. Nonetheless, we did help someone get their first clear. And we did help someone win a brand new bird. There we go. Alright, let's keep looking around. Orange naval. Oh, lots of navals and Thok and Ravana's tonight. Well then, let's go ahead and switch classes. Have Corinne play on Paladin for a while. Remind myself for what I still need. Ifrit, Ramu, and Odin. Alright then. Let's start with Odin. No, I'll start with Odin because that one's pretty easy. So let's see how many people we can recruit to the cause. Alright, here we go. Oh, is that Solanet? Well, hopefully you'll be able to join the rest of us in Stormblood once sooner rather than later. Well, this party's filling up fast. I mean, fast. I mean, within a minute we already have 6 people having joined our party. All we need is one more. Yeah, one more and we'll have a full party of 8. Because yeah, people were just funneling in a hurry. But then wouldn't that be crazy if we got all these people in at once and then it takes forever to get an 8 and it's like, ah, screw it, let's just go 7. Well, there's our 8th. So yeah, good thing I spoke too soon. Alright, Earth's Founts. Let's do this. Looking to get the trousers for Corinne because that's the last piece of Odin armor she needs to get her full set. Mathia already has his, but Corinne still needs the trousers. Alright, I'm ready to let loose. And look at our fabulous 4 summoners ready to throw themselves into battle as well as their minions. So this is basically a party of 12 as opposed to a party of 8. Because yeah, to have that many people playing on the same class, that is not something you see often. And the fact that they can have minions out as well really is going to make this a speed run. Yeah, Goring Blade on you. But yeah, I've been in parties before where I've had 4 Dragoons before, including myself, but I've never seen it before with 4 Summoners, so this is a first. So, yeah, they got the job done. It's the Magic Odin body piece. Yeah, I can imagine these summoners are going to want it. Yeah, so sadly, it's not the trousers. So I'll have to go without for a while. Yeah, mission accomplished. We got another thing checked off. And I don't know why my chat is not advancing. Because I can see that comments are being put in the chat, but for some reason, for me, the chat is not advancing. Yeah, that's really weird that you guys are putting comments in, but for some reason, it's not going further in the chat for me. I don't get it. Because, yeah, the last thing I see from me in chat was Lynette's talking about a Lalafell Paladin. And even though I know you guys are still posting comments, I still cannot see... okay, there we go. Now it's moving. Now it's moving. Oh, okay. So you guys are pointing out stuff in the... about Odin, okay. Well, if that's the case there, Winter, then that'd be pretty crazy. Alright, so... yeah, that was weird that the chat was not moving for me for the longest time. Okay, so since I see no one making a push for Ramu, let's go ahead and go confront him. Oh. Oh, for Skyla, okay. Yeah, Dante hasn't been in stream, or did not make a comment in stream for a while. Oh, but that's of course because he's playing right now. But yeah, I should let Skyla know about that. Yeah, that's right, Dante is currently playing. Or rather, just finished. Oh, and now we have 4 bards. Yeah, from 4 summoners to 4 bards. Oh. Yeah, give me a moment. I need to let these guys know 1 sec. I need to talk out. Okay, yeah, I was talking with Skyla because they were trying to see if they could get in touch with Callista, if she could get in touch with Callista. Oh, that'd be cool there, Jacob. That'd be pretty cool. I do what I can, but thanks. It's good to know that you appreciate my little voices. Yeah, we should be able to still do it with a DPS of all bards. Yes. Off to Ramu. Alright, let's do this! Yeah, you know what's crazier than a lightning rod? How about... oh, one of our bards changed to Black Mage. Aww! That would've been so cool. Yeah, that would've been so cool if they stayed on Bard. It would've kept the continuity intact. Aw. I didn't even realize it until it was too late that one of the bards changed at the last minute to Black Mage. Oh, that's unfortunate, because I was really looking forward to still seeing that going. Alright. Time to go after the Arbiters. Oh crap. How the heck have I been targeted? I'm a tank! The tank should not be... The main tank should not be targeted by this move. Are you serious? Like, I'm shocked right now that the main tank can be targeted by this move. I never knew that was actually possible. I had absolutely no clue that the main tank could be targeted by seduction. That was not even something I knew could happen. Like, my mind is blown right now that something like that could actually happen. We do win the fight, but still, I'm just like, what? That's something that can be done? Yeah, a lot of seals are shoved over to the right. Yeah, I think I'm gonna shuffle my seals around. See if we can't get a little better. Well, that would put me in a position with 3 options to get lines. So yeah, you know what? I think I'll leave it as is. Because yeah, I got 3 options. Got 3 options to get at least 1 line out of that. Oh, how so there, Winter? Like, did you just strain your vocal cords too much? No one's looking... Oh, here's one. I'm gonna focus on Saints. Well, they already have a tank, so they don't need another one, so I'll jump back to Dragoon. There we go. It's not hard to be seduced by that beard. Yeah, and mine kind of actually, yeah, my beard actually works against me because unfortunately, like, I used to be able to grow a beard okay, but in recent years I've had situations where if my beard grows for too long, I'll start to get a rash where it's growing and I'll have no choice but to shave it off. So yeah, I can't grow a beard like I once could. Like, at most I can keep it for like a week before the area around my face starts to develop around my beard starts to develop a rash. Which is a shame, because I liked having a beard. But sadly, it's not something I can keep for a prolonged amount of time anymore. Go for a Scottish man, they have the best beards. Like what? Like Sean Connery? Yeah, Sean Connery's been known to rock a beard in his older years. But he certainly has the look for it. And here we go, dueling against the Fleet. Yeah, Sean Connery certainly has the look for the beard that he currently has. Yeah, there we go. Let's start breaking these nails. Whoa! Yeah, that will happen sometimes, that you'll just get knocked around aimlessly by the searing wind attack. Alright, incoming. Yep, don't worry, we got you. Alright, more nails to break. Thankfully, I'm not being fettered. Oh, yeah, the game kind of telling me, you might want to go the other direction. And now to just hold back until the infernal nails come out again. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it was Lynette. It just made sense to do it that way because of how Hildebrand is a parody of James Bond. So it made perfect sense to do my impression of Sean Connery. Oh crap! I need second wind, or else I'm gonna die. Yeah, we're burning these nails too fast. Burning the nails a little too fast because we killed 3 people! No! Alright, here we go. And, yeah. You say as you're one of the 3 who are dead. Our sincerest apologies for leaving you to die there. Alright, so what will this get me? Now I have a situation where I could have a line on 4 different spots. Well then. This will complicate things a bit. Yeah, that would definitely complicate things a bit. Oh, that's unfortunate there, Winter. Yeah, that's kind of unfortunate that they don't like who you are. Alright, so second card of Bahamut turn 1 or Binding Quill turn 4. Let's see if we can find any groups like this over in raids. Second Quill 3. Binding Quill 3. Okay, you're doing 1. I have not done 1 in a long time. I have not done second Coil of Bahamut turn 1 in a long time. I would love to go back and stick it to Rafflesia. Because it has been far too long since our paths last crossed. And I'm sure that for a lot of you guys, you've probably never even seen the fight against Rafflesia. So while we're waiting, when do you see we make a run to the gold saucer? Since I really don't get many opportunities to come back here. Is that so? Well, let's see how we do when we go up against Felicia for the first time in a long time. Like, there are things that I do remember about this fight. Oh, hey, welcome back there, Alan. Good to see you again. Yeah, I just hooked up with a Bahamut Coil, second Coil Turn 1 group for my Wondrous Tales. Hopefully we're going to find out if that proves to be fruitful or not. Yeah, we just need a healer. If you got one, that would be great. So we can't get 10,000. Can we get 3,600? No, but we did get 1,800. That's still 4 digits. Eight over here, 6 over here, a 2 over here. Can I get 10,000? Yes! Alright, last one. 8 over here, 1 over here. 10,000 again. Yeah. The 2 was over here. Hey, we still got a 10,000. Not bad for someone who doesn't come through here anymore. Much. I never noticed this NPC over here. Ah, crap. Oh, sorry you didn't make it there, Alan. Yeah, we've got 7 DPS, 1 tank, and no healer. Yeah, you just missed out. Oh, okay, got it. Well, you missed the big highlight of Tham's stream about 2.5 hours ago, Alan, when Sarium donated $1,000 to Tham at one fell swoop. So yeah, that kind of preoccupied us for a while, including me. Because I was playing the stream Final Fantasy XIV tonight, but after seeing Tham get dropped $1,000 by one of his generous supporters, I was like, okay, well, we're going to have to delay the broadcast for a little bit. Well, a couple of people have authored, but if one of our people says that, yeah, the tank feels like we're confident enough to go without a healer, even though this is Felicia, and yeah, we would still have to go through some of the phases involved. But I think it still comes down to the fact, Alan, that a lot of people still find Tham entertaining. And because of the fact that he has all the different games that he has, not just Final Fantasy XIV, of course, he's been streaming a lot of other games as well. It's not just Final Fantasy XIV. So so and obviously because of it, a lot of people appreciate him playing games other than just Final Fantasy XIV, which is probably why they gravitate to him as much as they do. I mean, hey, we all have our reasons. We all have our reasons, and I really can't question a person when they appreciate someone's content that much that they're willing to be that generous. I mean, it's not my right to question why a person appreciates someone's work for what it is. Even if it is flawed from time to time. I mean, I still get a couple of criticisms about my my Lancer / Dragoon tutorials every now and then. Like one I got just today, like they wanted me to instead of just describing the skills and abilities that a Lancer and Dragoon could get, they wanted me to use them while describing them. And for me, that's just something I couldn't do because of the fact that I feel like I need to have my mind focused on something more than other things. I'll turn around for Blighted Bouquet because this is known as to be deadly. But yeah, we just destroyed Orphlesia without a healer. Well, I know that he hasn't wronged me yet, thankfully. And I'm glad that he hasn't. I mean, he was still willing to give me a spot in his group this evening for going to do the Alexander Savage levels tonight, even though I was not high on having Maya around in the party. So yeah, I'm still on good terms with Tham, which is nice, I guess. Alright, so was this fruitful? Did I get any lines out of this? Good. I was really worried, like I had 4 possibilities. It would have sucked if I did not get anything out of that. I would have just been crushed. I would have just been crushed if I had 4 options to get a line and none of them panned out. So yeah, let's go ahead and collect our reward from Miss Chloe Leopold on the same day we get the book. This means I can focus on getting Mathia's book cleared for the remainder of the week. But what I'm also really hoping as well is that I'll get an opportunity to stream once again with Skyla. Because I miss having the opportunity to do so. But yeah, she and her sister have just been getting nailed by heavy rain over the course of the last number of days down where she lives. Because yeah, all she's really been able to do is apologize that we can't play Minecraft together. But I'm like, don't feel sorry. I mean, there's nothing you can do about the weather. Alright, so I don't need these, but I will take 10,000 gil. And I'll take some Tonestones of Scripture. Alright, there we go. I think he already has, actually, Alan. He put out a video commenting on what was discussed in the most recent video, Final Fantasy XIV promo video put up by Square Enix. So yeah, I think he's done that already. Oh, is that... Oh, really? That's really cool there, Winter. That's really interesting. Yeah, just like the Cloud... Just like the Dragon Ball Z Cloud mounts. Yeah, I actually got that as a reward for purchasing Kingdom Hearts 1.5/2.5 a few weeks ago as part of the Amazon crossover promo. But because Skyla's the one who really encouraged me to get those games, I decided to give them out to her. So she got the code for it as well as the accompanying equipment, and so now she gets to ride on the Cloud wherever she goes. Actually, Lars was actually back on Saturday for a while. He actually was on Saturday for a while. But he didn't stick around though, because I guess he was preoccupied with something else. That's quite some proficiency with weapons there, Winter. Yeah, that's not something I would certainly encourage wherever I go. Alright. What else can we do this evening? Alright, so Kalista's just logged off. Balma is being up on his Black Mage. Byakurai is continuing to build up on his Pugilist, but he's in the Dravanian Forelands with it? Or is that the Hinterlands? I don't know. And Yami is still hanging out in the Palace of the Dead. Well, you know what? We actually have already accomplished a lot of stuff. And yeah, this was just a little under 2 hours, but we already accomplished a lot tonight. Like, I feel like we've already accomplished a lot because of the fact that we got to help out Byakurai on his return for the first time in a number of months. And it's good to see him back, and we were able to help him out by going to Palace of the Dead and helping him out at Copper Bell Mines to help him work on his Pugilist. So it's really cool that we could be able to support Byakurai in his return to the game. And plus knowing that Kalista is back with us again. And hopefully I'll be able to introduce Kalista to Skyla, because Dante, the person who plays as Kalista, had expressed interest of meeting up with Skyla's character on Balmung. But hopefully I'll get an opportunity to see their two paths cross, and they'll be able to team up once they get an opportunity to do so. But yeah, we really had a very eventful and very successful night this evening. And so I think we're going to go ahead and call it. I mean, we've already accomplished everything that I needed to on my Wondrous Tales. We helped out Byakurai. We have Balma tag along. I mean, this was a very fruitful night. And I would say that all around, everyone was happy with the events that transpired tonight. So I would say that this will be the best place to bring tonight's stream to an end. And thank you guys for being such an active audience. You guys were amazing. Thank you so much for your support. If you have not yet done so, before you leave this evening, please click the like button and help to continue to support our streams. It would mean the world to me, and I know it would continue to help further our support as we continue to push ever closer to Stormblood. But for now, oh, you want a link to Discord for yourself? Sure. Once I officially close the stream, I will see if I can give you a link to Discord, but I'll probably have to do it through Microsoft Edge because for some reason my Google Chrome will not allow me to send links through Discord. So it's just really weird that it's that way. But hopefully I'll be able to help you out with that when the stream is over and be able to get that thing resolved. Links are blocked, yeah. So yeah, I guess I'll have to use Microsoft Edge to try and send you an invite, and hopefully that'll work out. But for now, that is going to do it for tonight's edition of A Day in the Life at Tales of Eorzea here in Final Fantasy XIV. Thank you guys so much for watching, and hopefully we'll be able to do some fun stuff tomorrow. Hopefully Skada's issue with the weather will be done and we'll be able to stream some Minecraft with her tomorrow. Or maybe we'll go back and do some Neverwinter or something else. Also, I recently downloaded Rocket League, and I've been thinking about possibly streaming a few Rocket League games for you guys to enjoy. So I might think about doing that in the near future as well. I mean, I definitely have my options. I hope that you guys will continue to enjoy the content that's being made available here on this channel. So we'll look forward to seeing you guys tomorrow night. So until next time, everyone, on behalf of Byakurai, Bama, Yami, and everyone here at the Tales of Eorzea, until next time, everyone, this is Matthew at Novaura Autism saying take care, and I'll see you soon.